Welcome back, everyone. Today we're in the Giants editor, and I'm Jewel. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. This is a channel that does a lot of map making and tutorials, and I also have simulator games if you look back in my playlist. But we're going to get started today, and I'm going to put a storage place here. So, I already have one highlighted, so we're going to go ahead. I think that's the building I want. Hit Control B as in boy, left mouse click. And I'm going to look it over, see kind of how I want to situate it. Okay. Alright, let's see what this side looks like. Alrighty. So, I'm trying to decide, do I want it to stay like long ways like this, or if I want it turned this way. We'll put it at -90. It's always good to do that, because if you make your roads that way, then when you paint it makes it line up with your road. See how that paint lines up with this road? Okay. So if I do it like that, that would be nice, but I want a bunch of room for those other buildings that go with it. So let's just back it up and let me go down, because this is obviously up higher. So we have that to deal with, or we could put it at the same level even. But I kind of like having things not so equal, so that we're going down a hill or whatever. So I'm gonna have to bring it over, because obviously once I do slope the hill, we need a nice slope and enough room to get past this building. So that should be enough there. So we're gonna click on sculpt mode. We're gonna put it right here. Hit Control R and put this on replace. Make sure the opacity and the hardness and value are up, and we're just gonna make that the level. And we're just gonna say here's the road coming by it, and we're gonna go a little further than we think, because we're gonna be sloping some of it. So we're gonna make this brush bigger a little bit. We're gonna bring this on back, and we're gonna come over here. We gotta watch out for that other area over there. Okay, so we're gonna fill in all under this building, like so. And we're gonna come further over here as well, but we're gonna slope this with the smooth option. Okay, and we'll get it more sloped in a minute. We're just getting it basic right now, and we'll try to keep this part square. Okay, we're gonna come down where we can see and back up a little. Make sure this side can get to that level as well, because we want this road to be right, like so. We're gonna bring it over further, so when we slope it's correct. Okay, so now we slope that to get that downhill part, then we slope this till we get ready to build something over here. And I always do that so I don't have weird edges everywhere. Alright, now obviously this road is not finished, or it may be wider, we don't know, it's going to adjust. So I'm leaving room, and we can always move something if we have to. Okay, so now we're going to situate and get over here and make sure we lift this up enough till that shows. Make sure everybody's good on all that kind of stuff. That's good. And these are good. And these are good. Okay. So, we're going to smooth that a little bit here. Some of it we're going to actually bring out further, actually, because we're going to have some buildings back here. Okay. We're going to slope it now. Okay. Get this nice and slope. I don't want it super duper steep. Try to get it down a little bit. There we go. Alright. Get that little bit we left right there. We actually might bring this over some more, because we need more room for some of them buildings. So we're going to bring this over all the way back to here. and it come up right here. And we're gonna make this road, it's gonna come up a little because I'm gonna have buildings here. And hopefully that's gonna be enough room. I might be getting too much, but we'll see. And I'm gonna get over here a little closer because I gotta make sure I get all of it. There. Click back on here and come across the road. Oh, what happened? Hit Control R over this. Okay, so it went down. I didn't realize it was up that high over there. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Just making sure the road gets up. We're gonna slope all that off. Slope all this off. Right along here. There we go. This needs to be sloped for that road. And just keep sloping. You move it back and forth so it actually slopes. Okay, for now that's good. We're not trying to get all that perfect. Just getting room for the buildings. And that may be too much, but we'll see. We can always put something else next to it if we have to. Okay, and then we got this road that slopes. And obviously we'll make these right when that time comes. So don't worry about all that. Okay. And there we go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and grab some of those other buildings. And I think I can grab them from way over here. There's one of them. And we'll just Control B as in boy. Left mouse click and left mouse click. And I'm thinking I got to decide if I want them facing the front. I think I might face it like that because I want them to see that it is a storage place. I wish they had them all around the building. Would be better. You know. That would be better. But let's put this at -90 again. It's going to be lined up with the road. We're going to bring it over because we're just going to be driving through here. This is not going to be a sell point necessarily. Just enough room to drive through with our vehicle. And then they'll have room between the buildings and so on. So we can just duplicate that or take and get another building from over there. That's just extra ones I brought in. So we'll bring it over. Oh, that's a small one. Or did I accidentally make it small? Okay, so there's a small one over there. Is that true? Wow, so they just made a small one. Okay. Well, let's put this, whoop, I hit the wrong button. Control B, put the small one back here, behind this building. We may have to adjust some of this, let's just see. We'll bring this forward. We'll pretend that we can come around this side, and that's as far as we can go, then we gotta move around. Okay, and if we have to, we bring this over some. If this is hanging off the edge or anything. Okay. And if it's not lined up, we'll have to line it up. Let's just push it over here and see. Is it lined up? Pretty much. Is that straight? I don't know. Let's see if it is. Best way to do it is just to put a paintbrush on it and test it. It's pretty close. It's not quite. It needs to tilt barely. It barely needs to tilt, but I don't know if I can barely tilt it. It's kind of hard to do. There. I think that's close enough. It's kind of hard to tell, but that looks good to me. It's not perfect. It's slightly crooked, I think. But anyway, so now we're going to bring it closer to the building a little bit. And then this one, Let's go ahead and grab another and see what it looks like. Make sure they got the whole thing. So that's a bigger building, I think. Let's see. Control B. No. That's another little one. Or is that a big one? Let me see. Looks like it's the little one. Oh, it might be a slight bit different. Let me see. Do we have a thing at this other end of the building? Yeah. So I might turn it this way. And then bring it over. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to bring it this way. And we're going to line it up with this. Is it smaller? Almost looks smaller. Sometimes looks can be deceiving on that though. I don't know, it looks the same to me. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and turn this, try to get it straight. And we need our square. That's what I'm going to call our square. And that's going to help us. See how crooked that is? Yikes. That can't be that crooked. Alright. Alright, let me see what we got here. Wow, we're going to paint something here to distinguish this line here. Right. So that ought to give us an angle. Okay. So it's barely under there. So we want it to barely be under here. So let's click on this one and drag it back a little. Let's first line it up and angle it to that. That helps you get it straight. Then bring it up to it's barely on there. Then we should be okay. Yep, that's good. And then we can do this one. We can bring it over. Alright. Measure it on this line so we can turn it till it hits the line, like so. And then we can bring it up to that level and then move it over. And then put it however far we need. And that became our little measuring thing. I want enough room, so that's going to be good. We'll have to probably have to add some. Yep, we're going to have to add some, so then we'll be done with that area. That one might not be far enough, but we'll see. Make sure we get this Control R and just get that out further so it makes sense. And then right along here, get all that up. Make sure it's up. Further out. And then slope it. And try to stay away from the building so you don't slope it too close to the building. Right there. Right about here. And we'll smooth that out more later, but we're just getting the basics. To me, this still looks crooked. So I didn't measure that good, but I don't know, maybe I did. Oh no, it looks pretty good. I don't know. Anyway, there's one. And there's that one. So now we need more of these big ones. What was it called? Just storage, huh? Let me go over here and look. What's this one? A garage. Where's the big building at? Is that the big one? They all look kind of little. Now that one looks bigger. Let me see. This is the one I want. Alright, I need a big one. Let's get it over here. And Control B. Left mouse click, left mouse click. Let's go look what we got here. We got doors. So we're probably going to spin it around. Check and see what we got over here. Yep. We're going to spin it. I want the doors to face that way, so you see them when you come in. I'd rather them be on both sides, but I can't have what I want. So let me see if we can line this up. Try to a little bit better. And we can always finagle with it and get it wherever we need it to be. Right there. Try to look down this line right here. And I think we can move it a hair. Let's move it just a bit, because we want to be able to be like we can see when we're driving. Looks like the ground needs more smoothing here. So we're going to click on there, get all that, bring this up. See how it's not up high enough back here? Get some of that up, make sure all this is up, all squared away. And then smooth out that little corner over there for now. And all this little bit. Alright, I think that's gonna be good. We got two big old build, this big building, this big building. Then we got this building. And you can go down, and then you got these little buildings. And you got over here, which I don't think I want to put another big building. Let me think about it. I'm just going to Control D that building, and we'll put one more, I guess. Wait till it does it. Hope it don't crash on me. There we go. Bring it over. Alright, we'll try to see what the distance is and make it equal by measuring it. And that's pretty close. So whatever that is, when we go over there, get over there. And we'll measure this here. And I'm just going to put a little spot on the ground. Maybe it'll be good enough. Turn that off. Drag this to the end of that spot. And drag it over. Well, I drug it straight over, so technically it should have been good, but I don't know if it is. So I'm going to bring it back some. Let me see. Just a little. Alright, so that's our storage place. Okay, and we can situate over here real quick, because we do have to deal with this corner hanging off the edge. That was after a flood. Let's give them room to get around the building. And back here, we'll make it curve so it don't look so bad. And then we'll smooth all this out for now. Okay. Ain't gonna be perfect. We'll smooth all this out just to get it situated. Alright. Best to do that while you're working on an area. You can always change it later, but you just smooth it so it looks better. So the later you don't have no mishaps you forgot about. Okay, and then we'll just paint something down. I don't know. We might just paint gravel down. Let me look over here. Make sure I got enough over here. I think we need more over here. Bring this up some more. A little bit. And then cross the road with it. Smooth it down. And then smooth it further over. Like so. Okay. Now we'll put it on gravel. Okay, it's already on gravel. So we'll just put that on gravel. It's not going to be perfect right now because I ain't trying to be. We're going to be doing the paint and all later. But this is just to distinguish our area. We'll decorate, add things, all that good stuff later. Main thing right now is just getting this place marked out that this is what this is. We'll have to go back there to look to be able to really know where we're going with that, but and it's not going to necessarily come to the road. I'm just doing that for right now. There's going to be grass and plants and trees and little areas. So I'm not. Oh, okay. So it jumped off that edge. We're not worried about that right now. Just getting something basic going here. Just for there. And then make sure you get inside there. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and hit save. And now we have a storage area. And we can add another sign later if I want, whatever we need to do. So click off of that. And then they'll pull in and just go do their thing. Pull up to the main office here. Drop off self-storage. You can drive back here. We'll have some garbage cans probably here. They can cut through. They come through here, then they can go that way. And then this way, or whichever way. Plenty of room. And then we'll fix anything we need to fix when we get to that point. And obviously we'll fix paint and all that. But anyway, I think that's decent for our storage area. It took up a lot of room, but hey, it's a 4X, so I think we'll be okay, hopefully. Maybe not. Actually, I can't stand to look at that. I'm gonna hit Control R and fix that real quick. And I don't like the way it falls up that hill like that, but for now I'm just gonna fix it like that. And then we'll fix it better later. Cause I don't like that. It's hitting them little curve spots, what it's doing. But like I say, this isn't for final. So, alrighty. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for the storage area. Let's come on this side and look at it. That looks decent. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.